Last year when I called you, we were having a party, right? I said, you and the girl come.
I had the kids, man. I would have
Exactly,
come.
brother,
I never get babysitters when I have the kids, but listen, and it's right down the street. Joe's right down the street from me, so yeah.
So it would have been a crossover between Jersey Shore.
It would have been.
Both of them, basically, seriously. We're like the two ex-husbands.
Yeah.
The stars.
I know Joe and Melissa. I've been to events with them. Joe used to go to my gym. I'd catch a workout with Joe once in a while. I got nothing bad to say about anybody on the show, but I might stir a little drama just because we got Frank in the studio, you know? Might stir a little drama. There's a little drama there, a little personal drama that Frankie and I are a little privy to. There's a dude that keeps getting mentioned on the show that it's actually a good friend of ours, Bulldog.
Who's that?
Bulldog.
Who's Bulldog?
You don't know the Bulldog story?
No.
I'm not gonna listen. I would never say anything because it's his place to say it. But
you just brought it up. I'm not gonna say nothing, but I just brought it up.
No. Frankie wants a boring show as usual. But there's I would let him tell the story is what I mean if he ever wanted to elaborate.
We'll tell it. We'll tell it now anyway.
No.
What do you mean? What the fuck you mean?
It's been talked about, you fucking dumb fuck, on the show. It's been talked about.
One of the cast members has no fucking clue about it, so it must not have been talked about.
It was talked about on the reunion. His name was brought up on the reunion.
What are we talking about?
Bulldog. His name was brought up on the reunion. Melissa used to date Bulldog before she dated Joe Gorga.
That's his name, Bulldog?
Well, it's not his real name. Yeah. Anyway,
Melissa,
it's been brought up numerous times.
Melissa grew up in Tom's River.
She did. She did.
Her family's still down here.
Yeah.
I love her family. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, so now I'm curious.
Yeah. No, I like I said, if it's been brought up numerous times on the show. I've heard his name on the show.
I never heard it. I never heard it. You know?
So it's been around the tabloids and stuff like that. But he's always said if he was ever going to tell his side of the story, he'd come on the show. It's not really what we do on here. We're not exactly TMZ, but I think he just wants to be left out of it now. You know what I mean?
You know, that's another thing that they talked about on that podcast, the whole Bulldog thing. And I'm really not going to spend too much time talking about this, but I have to say, Frank is pretty good. Frank is good. He's funny. He's like saying, is that his name? Is his name Bulldog? Like the guy clearly has no idea who those guys are talking about. And he's like, I never heard his name. Like Frank is not giving it any light. And I don't know if he's doing it on purpose or if he really truly has no knowledge of who this person was. But I'm just going to say this. When it comes to the whole Bulldog situation, I am not here for it. Like, if you have been a fan of the show, you know about Fame Horgas, and his name was brought up so many times on that blog and with quotes. And at some point in time, like a long time ago, he was like tweeting stuff. And at this point, guys, I do not care about that story, and I give it as much credit or as much like interest as the people that are claiming to know who the rat is in Teresa and Joe's case, right? I just really think that this guy has nothing to say. It's not important. We don't care. You don't need to go on a podcast and talk about like something that may have happened or probably didn't happen, because if you could have, you would have a long time ago.